Okay, my people, welcome back to the channel. You know as they go now. Let's get straight to the story. But before now, I want beg all of you. I want make the channel they grow. If you dey hear me, help me like and subscribe. And they try to grow the channel. Maybe we'll try to reach 2,000 and 3,000 subscribers. Let's see how they go. But today, maybe we'll see how the story they go now. As we go, let's continue.
Wife, 32 female, after 2 years of dating. To summarize our relationship, we knew of each other through my sister and our families had been friends for a long time, but we were never formally introduced. However, sometime later we connected over social media and started chatting. After a week or two of chatting, I bought her a ticket, as we lived in different cities, so we could officially meet, and we then made our relationship official during her visit. A year later we were engaged, and 1.5 years after that we were married. All in all, we had been together for about 2.5 years before we got married. So we had been married for just under a month at this stage, and I was looking on my phone for a meme I sent to her some time back. I wasn't able to find it, so I decided to go check her phone. She was sleeping on the couch, so I didn't want to wake her. I knew her password as I had seen her enter it a few times in the past, and thought it wouldn't be a big deal to have a look at her WhatsApp images, since that's how I sent the meme. For the record, she often goes through the images on my phone, and I have no problem with it since she's my wife, girlfriend at the time too, and I have nothing to hide. Anyway, as I go through her images I found a D***.
Normally now, as you go now, husband and wife, normally the husband they check him phone. You want to see what he don't send the wife before. Normally, normal funny meme. He can't say, okay, ma, use my wife phone, check him. My guy can't check the phone on as he open the curiosity can't they enter the body. Na prick, in first in see as he can't they search more they go the wife. What's up? Na prick in see, so as in saying can't see the prick, now my guy say waiting to happen now. I've been at the meme or she been at ID pay me. Let's continue.
*CK pic in her gallery. My heart immediately sank. I've been cheated on before by my previous girlfriend, and I also found a *CK pic on her phone, so I recognized the symptoms. Naturally, I wanted to find out who the picture came from, so I started searching through her WhatsApp chats. Now let me be the first to say that I'm not proud of what I did, but I know from experience that simply asking about the picture wouldn't yield the truth. And that was what I was after, the truth. After doing a broad search I couldn't find anything initially. Then I stumbled upon her chat with her best friend, in which she refers to a guy we will call Mark.
Normally typical women win now. No matter however it be, they go get one friend where we say they confide on. Sometimes those girls they be their savior, sometimes they be their nemesis. But if the way they see girls, they always they get this attached love for their. Some of them they get this attached love for their ex or the boy where they for their side. They will be say they no feel leave based on one tune or the other. They attach those kind emotion. Sometimes the emotion they big past this the one where they supposed to get for the husband self. It will self time is sharp. But let's continue.
She has never mentioned a Mark to me before, and I know most of her friends, at least by name. She goes on to tell her friend that she had unprotected sex with Mark, and that she had just found out, after they had sex, that Mark had gotten another girl pregnant. The message was dated such that it was less than a month into us becoming dating exclusively.
Normally now, the way they go now. Because you don't feel if your husband or your boyfriend, so whatever the guy they do for side, no concern you could just they keep and based on say wetin if he give you. Na prick. Na the whole thing wey if he give you, wetin if he give you or wetin they collect for inside. You could just they manage and they go based on say na the relationship. You yourself you dey attached. But she said she know dey smart, so they clean the message or erase everything. She just leave am there, hoping say the husband too dull. I don't know how the whole thing dey be. But anyway, let's continue the story.
Exclusively. As I would continue reading, I found out that she had a relationship with Mark before I was in the picture, and she would go on dates with him. He would send her money and they would talk about any and everything. From what I read, this continued throughout our dating and even after I had proposed to her. The thing that shocked me the most was that a few days before we were due to move in together, she got a job in my city about 6 months before our wedding. She went on a date with him and she told her friend, "Everything in me wants to have sex with Mark."
Normally now, girlfriend matter. The whole thing just I don't know why. When those ladies, if a lady dey relationship, can't step out of the whole thing, they take the grace of God to actually bring them back, because the whole affection, they did too much on the other guy. I don't know though. I don't know why. And it goes to the guys also. When a guy step out of the relationship, the whole thing will be like, say you don't see your missing rib, you go do you say, may you just carry this guy. This one what you do with no nonsense. I don't know. But let's continue, Sha.
Obviously, this made me feel sick. I couldn't believe this, and it was so hard for me to concentrate on anything. It felt like my soul had been shattered into a million pieces. However, despite all that, I decided to take a few days to figure out what I was going to do about what I found. There was no way for me to confront her without exposing the fact that I not only knew her password, but I had gone through her phone, all without her knowledge. I took a few screenshots while I read, and I made the...
See this guy, oh. The guy see the one that say in the think what he go do, but you know one make the girl vex, say in the go into it. Who what you go now? At this point, nobody should worry about that one now. And see I see waiting there your phone. I see I check and see prick. You could ask me, they think about why I go look inside your phone. Why the prick there inside your phone? Wait, who get now? That one not supposed to be there. Let's continue, Sha.
The decision that I would confess what I had done and confront her. I told myself that if the trust is going to be broken, then let it be broken both ways. So one evening I sat her down and told her what I had found. She was originally upset with me about the fact that I had gone through her phone, but then the attention quickly turned to the D*CK pic.
See wahala. As the guy gonna leave, I can't follow the girl talk am now. The girl can't invest, say why you go open my phone? Why you no go open your phone? Why you no go open your phone? The way the whole thing they go self, the girl self, she no act like person where they remorseful. She just they act like person where they regret say you catch me, Sha, but I no feel sorry, Sha. Now how the girls they are, they be. But let's continue the story. Let's see how they go.
Pic. At first, she said it was nothing and that it was just a random guy. I then told her I knew about Mark after reading her messages with her best friend. After some back and forth, she eventually confessed to everything I read. She said they only had sex once after we were exclusive, which I don't believe, and that he meant nothing to her. I also found out that Mark is in fact married with children, and that, weeks before meeting me, she had a pregnancy scare which would have made him the father. We talked at length about it, and she was in...
Normally, Sha, thank God, the whole thing they go. Thank God for the guy, Sha, because the way thing they go, the girl for don't get belle for the other guy, come put am for the husband. But as God may have it, you don't get the belle now. But the whole thing don't start even before they even meet the guy. But why not you cut the whole thing off or tell the guy, say, I'm not ready to marry? It could just save everybody the stress, and everybody could just say, you know, ready to marry, just keep the whole thing there. Why to carry the whole thing, enter marriage, then come stress the guy? Let's continue, Sha. And if you dey watch my beg, may help me subscribe. Just help me click the subscribe button, I beg. You go to help the channel they grow. Okay, they give me more access to do more video. Let's continue.
Was in tears and apologized for what she had done. We agreed it would take time, but we could move on from this. The next day she completely ignored me. I asked her how she was feeling and if she wanted to talk. Most of the time she wouldn't reply or would say I have nothing to say. I came to find out that she was angry at me for looking through her phone, which I can understand to a certain extent, but what would...
Now Momo you be oga. Now you catch am the cheat, now she come the vex for you to the look for the inside. Why they look inside the phone? And you self they say you dey understand they say she the vex. Why you go dey understand that kind thing? Person where you catch say in the cheat, she dey cheat on you. You self they look the girl face say she the vex, so why I go check the phone? That one na story. That one no serious supposed to come now. But as all of us no be the same thing. Everybody got how they take they behave. I don't know, but I don't know. Let's continue, Sha.
What was more telling is that she didn't once find out how I felt. She never asked how I was doing or if I was okay. I started to ask myself who cheated on who here. The following day we had another long talk and we agreed that this wasn't healthy for our relationship, so we agreed to move on. Since then my mind has been going crazy with questions. I kept wondering why she needed to keep the relationship with Mark going. I made my intentions clear to her and I followed it up with action, proposal plus marriage. Why wasn't that enough for her? Is she in love with Mark? She claims she's not, but I don't know how you can continue something like that with someone you don't have feelings for.
Now love or lust, I don't know what I want to call him, because you can't say no to him, but you can always go to him when you need something. And they give you small money, they give you prick, they give you comfort, but you get man for house. But that attachment still there, to the extent that even if they catch you with the man, you know, go even they feel so good. If you go the best say why you catch me. But the guy still self as the maga where you be self, you still they look the wife face, they tell and say, as I understand, say you the verse, say I look your phone. I don't understand this from myself. But let's continue.
4. Particularly 2 years down the line and she's saying things like everything in me wants to have sex with Mark. The other problem is that it makes me question everything now. Like if she had told me she cheated so soon into our relationship, would we have even gotten married? Is she with me because Mark wasn't available and I was the next best option?
Now they say now, she there with you because Mark no day close. Now you be the very best option. That's the only way to. She no fit there alone, but she no fit stay with one person. Even if the Mark dey self, because Mark dey attached, Mark get children, so she go need to get person wey go hold her tight. But if to say Mark dey free, she self go comot you for picture straight away. Just wise up. Let's continue.
Option. Does she even love me as she claims? The worst part is that things that weren't issues before are now issues. Like we were at a party with some friends, people we usually hang out with, and she wanted some drinks and snacks, so she asked one of our male friends to take her to the store. Now if this was before it wouldn't have mattered, but now it makes me super jealous and paranoid. Like why didn't she ask me first to take her? What is really going on between the two of them?
That's so you go be now, because the trust don't build the trust. But the girl herself, she know they act like person where they sorry for what she do. She's just there because she needs company. Now so why I see am. She's just there because she need the company, not because say she really like you or love you. No. Now that company, if you come out that company, because Mark know that available, because Mark get family. Now that company she need. I don't know what I wanted this guy against self, but let's continue.
Them. I find myself watching the time to see how long they've been gone alone together and what they looked like when they came back. I hate it. I hate thinking like this. I hate what this cheating has made me become. The mistrust I have for her now. It's not me, it's not who I want to be. Someone tell me, how can I trust her again? What should I do? How can I actually move forward?
Anyway, my advice to the guy is to summon courage and let it go, because she don't make it obvious say whatever you do sef I no dey interested. She no even apologize normally the way some woman suppose apologize wey dey catch for this kind thing. She just dey there because say you dey give am comfort and you dey provide for am. That's all. Anyway my brother, if you dey lis ten to this story, my sister, my brother, abeg help me subscribe to the channel abeg. I promise to bring another hot story next time. Till then, let's keep fighting and let's keep peace. Thank you very much.